everyone, welcome back to Myra Lorraine, my YouTube channel. Thank you all for stopping in to watch my videos. You know how I feel about you guys hitting that play button so you can watch and see what I have in store for you. I know I missed last Saturday. I'm sorry you guys, but things have been really hectic around here for me. Those of you already know that I'm in the process of getting ready to relocate, so things have gotten a little crazy for me. But anyways, I brought this video in because it was something that I was working on. I wanted to finish up, and that was my impromptu pajamas that I made my last video. I had one more piece that I wanted to show you guys, and I didn't get an opportunity to show you. So I want to do that now. But I also had planned something else, and it wasn't until I saw Michelle from Michelle Sews Again on Instagram and on YouTube. She's hosting for the month of October a challenge, and it's hashtag sewpurpletoendalz. I thought that was really cool, and all you basically have to do is sew something that's predominantly purple. It has a lot of purple in it. It doesn't have to be all purple, but the base color mainly should be purple. So it was really funny because the last PJ set that I wanted to show you guys happens to be purple. And then I decided to do something else that I had purple, and I'm going to show you this that I had in my stash. It was some purple fabric I had in my stash from last year, was it? I believe it was last year. It was from the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. It was fabric that I bought that happened to have a lot of purple in it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. First up, I want to talk to you about the fabric that I got from the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. Now this fabric, and I can show you pictures of it up here, this fabric I actually purchased during the challenge. And I went back and I looked at their videos and I totally forgot. Both Natita and Kira talked about this, but I purchased the knit of this fabric. And this fabric is, it said on the ticket, it said that it was a modern jersey. Not sure about that, but this, I believe, is an ITY knit. It feels and acts like an ITY knit. The problem, what Kira and Natita talked about, is when it stretches, it actually turns white. So what I did with it is a bust. It's, well, I shouldn't say it's a bust. It's a half bust, because I really love the fabric, and sometimes I really like, if you get a heavyweight ITY, you can really make nice leggings out of them. Well, that's what I intended to do with this. I first purchased this pattern, which is a new to me pattern. It's 5 out of 4. And I believe this pattern was a free one. And if it was, or not, I'll put that up on the screen so you can see. But I love this legging pattern. It is really super easy to do, very super easy. And I like the way they put it together because it's a one-piece pattern. I love one-piece legging patterns. You just have the one piece and you cut 2 legs out of the one piece, which is really cool. And then you have this nice wider waistband, which I'm going to show you. I have them here, and I said it's a part bust because I'm going to wear these at home. I probably will not wear them to run outside or anything, but as long as I'm in the house and I have a long top on, I will wear these. But here are the leggings, and as you can see, it has a nice band on the top, and you can already see that when I stretch it just a little bit, it starts to turn white. And I threw these big old patch pockets on the side, but I really wanted to use my cover stitch machine to stitch these down, but my cover stitch machine was, I guess, upset with me because I hadn't used it in a long time. So it just didn't want to sew. It didn't want to act right. I did probably 10 test tries of this fabric trying to stitch the decorative stitching, and it just kept saying, no, Myra, we're not working today. So I gave up. So I stitched them, I just stitched them down. They're just some big pockets. You can see that I stitched down on the side of the pants because I like putting pockets in there, and they're a little bit bigger than the normal slender pocket for a phone that you have on there, and I like that. But anyways, let's talk about the pants. They're easy. They don't have a side seam. They only have the one seam here, which is what I love. And they also, on this pattern, which is really cool, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll try to get as close as I can so you can see it. It actually has, a gusset in the middle. See that? Right there. And that gusset made these so super comfortable. When you're stretching and you're moving your legs around and or hopping up on the sofa or whatever, it just made these so very comfortable. Now, here's the thing, and I can show you here too, but when you stretch this, see what happens? It turns white. And I was like, oh my gosh, please. But yeah, that's a problem. And this is so lovely. But as you'll see, I'll show you some pictures of me in it. As you can see, I love the way these leggings look on me. I mean, they fit, they're comfortable, they look really great on me. The only problem is, if I raise my top up, you can see my undergarments. Doesn't matter what you have on because it stretches that sheer to see through it. Oh my gosh, I could have died when I first went to try these on after I made them. I went, no, this can't happen, because I love the pattern on this. So anyways, I'm gonna keep wearing them because I'm not throwing these out. I love these pants, even though I can't wear them out anywhere, but they're gonna make a great lounging pair of leggings for home, and I'm always gonna wear a longer top with them. But I love these things. The fabric is just super cute. And as you can see, I'll bring you a picture of me up here in them. They look really good on. So that 5 out of 4 pattern, 5 out of 4 patterns, I think it was called the Women's Ninja Pants. And I love this because they have so many options. And let me, excuse my reach here, I wanted to talk to you about the options on this too. That's another reason why I got this pattern, because I saw they had so many options. And when I say so many options, because you figure it's just a pair of leggings, but as you can see here, they have all of those options for the length of the shorts, all the way from short shorts to leggings, full leggings. And then here down below, they have the different rises. They have all the way a super low rise for maternity, all the way up to a high rise. And that's what I like, because with me having a short waist, I actually made the low rise, and they come up on me as a mid rise. So, oh, I take that back. I made the low rise, and it came up to me on the mid rise because I have a short waist. But I love it because they have really great options. So many nice options for you to make leggings, and I do like making shorts that way too. Okay, enough going on about this, but as you can see, lots of purple for the hashtag sewpurpletoendalz. Okay, next up is continuing from my last video on pajamas, and this is probably going to be the last pair I make before I actually leave Florida, but the last piece I'll make before I leave Florida. But I already had this fabric in my stash because the last time I went to Joann, which was a while back, I had purchased something. I was on my way out the door and walked past this fabric and saw it. Went back and got this fabric, went back to the cutting table and purchased it because I knew I wanted some pajamas out of it. I ended up making a gown. But again, for hashtag sewpurpletoendalz is my next nightgown. And I call this my Halloween nightgown because it has little black kitties all over it. Oh my gosh, I love this nightgown. But this pattern is just like my other pattern. It is a self-drafted tank that I did clone many years ago. I cloned a tank top that I had that I really liked. And so I kept it and I used it multiple times for t-shirts, racerback tanks and things like that. But I wanted the little nightgown out of this because it's so adorable. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Little black kitties all over, and I'll bring it up closer so you can see, but I wanted to talk to you about it first. So what I did was I used the pattern, and I basically just put tracing paper over the pattern that I had already drafted, and I cut where I wanted the lace to be in the front. I just cut that off, and then what I did was I cut the two pieces out of the different fabrics. So I cut the top piece where I separated it, and I also, remember when you cut something like this, you always have to add your seam allowances to both pieces. So I added a 1/2 inch seam allowance to the bottom of the front and the top of the front. And then once you do that and you put the pieces together, then you treat them as, you know, one piece again. So this fabric came from Joann. It is a 100% cotton. It's 100% cotton. I don't think it has a lot of spandex in it. No, it doesn't. It's a 100% cotton knit from Joann. And I love this for especially October, Halloween time. But the little black kitties all over it. The lace is actually left over from my stash, and it was probably, I think it was from an underwear set that I made a couple of years ago. I think it was a couple of years ago now. I did the exact same thing on the back. And you guys remember from my last video, I put some elastic in here to draw up the last two. I didn't want to do that with this one since I had the lace here because I really like the lace. And the lace has a nice scalloped edge. I kept that on this pattern, on this. And this is a stretch lace. I don't remember where I got it from because it was in my stash. I'd have to look up where I made the underwear and figure out, and I'll put that on the screen of where I got this lace from. But that's the back of the nightie, and it's just a little shorty nightgown. And I'll pop pictures up in a few, but I want to take it off Sally so I can talk to you about a little bit more about what I did. Let's move Sally out of the way. Okay, so I'll give you a close-up so you can see the scalloped edge. Yeah, the scalloped edge on that. Yeah, can you see that? And it's the same on the back. I use the scalloped edge right around the bottom. And for because this lace doesn't have any stretch in it, all I did was serge the edges. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. I just serged the edges. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but I just serged the edges of the armhole facing. And I did, you'll see this, because I didn't want purple. I actually used black on this side and purple thread on this side. I actually stopped the machine and changed the threads to do that because I didn't want that thread running down the side. That's just me. And I did the same thing on this. You can see it better here where I just serged. And there we go. Okay, there she goes. I just serged and stitched it down. As I mentioned, it's a little shorty. I'll bring some pictures of me in it so you can see it. It's just a little shorty nightgown. But I absolutely love these little kitty cats all over him. And this nightgown is so comfortable to wear. I could not wait to get it off of Sally and review this, show you guys this so that I can wear it because it is so super comfortable. But I love those little kitties. And again, it is purple for hashtag sewpurpletoendalz. So I hope you will join Michelle. I'll tag Michelle's information. I'll tag her video up here, I believe it is, one of those places. And I'll put her information down in the description box below so that you can get it. This, you can get it. This challenge is actually running the entire month of October, and she does have some prizes. So check out her Instagram page or her YouTube to find out more about the hashtag sewpurpletoendalz. And I'll see you all again soon. And I won't miss next Saturday because I know some of you guys are up early in the morning waiting for that video. So I'll put that video up. I hope you're all having a good time and getting some sewing in. And once again, don't forget, before you leave, give me those thumbs up. Comment below so we can talk. And subscribe if you want, and I sure hope you do. Bye now.